Welcome back. We're talking about another common issue we see on McLarens, usually discovered while chasing down a wide-open throttle misfire. You pull a coil pack and you find oil dripping off the boot. Then you look down into the spark plug tube and see the spark plug sitting in a pool of oil. So where's that oil coming from? We're going to answer that, explain why it happens, and show you how we solved it on today's edition of McLaren Engines 101. Let's get right to it. After spending a lot of time investigating this issue, here's what we found. Oil is making its way past the spark plug tube seal, then draining down the tube and filling the spark plug cavity. Over the years, we've inspected hundreds of McLaren valve covers, and in the vast majority, we found the same problem. The lip of the spark plug tube seal was not properly engaged with the outside of the tube. Instead, it was resting on top of the tube, where it has very little ability to keep the oil where it belongs, inside the valve cover. The factory intended to have the seal wrap around and engage the outside of the spark plug tube, but we identified several factors that, when combined, allow the seal lip to move well out of position. The first issue is the seal's location. It sits very high on the spark plug tube. This means just a little bit of movement is needed to break that proper seal. The second issue is the seal itself. It's made from a very soft, flexible material and uses a V-shaped lip, which allows it to move quite easily. Then you add the bigger issue, and we've talked about this in previous videos, the factory plastic valve cover. It distorts over time from heat, pressure, and age. Once that valve cover begins to warp, that seal can move far enough upward to be out of position. During high load operation, when crankcase pressure is at its highest and the oil is moving around inside the cylinder head, oil can push right past the seal and drain down that spark plug cavity. This is when you end up with oil-soaked coil boots, oil-filled spark plug tubes, and eventually misfire issues. The frustrating part is that replacing the valve covers doesn't permanently solve the problem. New plastic covers may help for a while, but the underlying issue is still there. Over time, they can distort again, and the problem comes right back. That's exactly why we've designed our CSO billet valve covers. Instead of plastic, our covers are machined from aluminum. That means they remain flat and stable over the lifetime of the engine. More importantly, we revised the spark plug tube seal position to eliminate the possibility of the seal moving out of position. The result is better oil control, improved sealing reliability, longer ignition component life, proper vacuum distribution, improved oil scavenging, and one less leak to chase down later. Sometimes the small details make the biggest impact. At Cannonball, we're not interested in band-aids. We want to understand the failure, engineer the solution, and build these cars the right way. Call the shop, send us a message. Thank you for watching.